If you look at our membership, it's a very diverse field, and all of them would have different motivations. For some of them, it's really what they do in terms of the access of the products, the services that they are offering. For others, it might be something that is strengthening their supply chain. So in that sense, the business drivers for commercial viability are sometimes beyond profit, and that's important. It helps build a brand. It helps create value in the long term. Something that we've seen that has worked in creating value and taking them forward is, one, use of technology. Use of technology has definitely been a key enabler. Two, partnerships. Partnerships have been something very useful when trying not to address all these issues alone. But knowing that you have to partner is definitely not enough. You have to know who you're partnering with, why you're partnering with, and you also have to know when to walk away from a partnership.
Business for Development is a broker of sorts. We've learned that if you go too hard on the commercial side, companies neglect the social impact. So there's a balance between social and commercial, and how we get the two working evenly so that it's benefiting business but also the community is a real fine art. You got to start with the CEO. So these kind of ventures are not CSR, they're not philanthropy for a company, they're not what the foundation of a company does. So unless the CEO gets it and the board understands why they're doing this, because it's attached to core business, the CEO's got to lead. Therefore, we're going to find CEOs with social DNA that say, I'm committed to the task, I also see the business case.
I suppose the challenges are really about understanding the context and the environment and where you're doing your business, because although I know how to grow citrus trees and I know how to run a business, I don't know anything about running a business in Laos. So there's big learning curves, and there's also understanding the community and the culture and the way things work in Laos, which again, very different to Australia. It's about having meaningful engagement with your farmers and getting permission from government to operate in Laos and developing the sorts of relationships that are really important if you're trying to do something like this.
A lot of NGOs try to push the way they think by giving, let's say, a product to our farmers. They said, I give you the seeds, I give you the fertilizer, I tell you how to grow. But at the end of the day, the farmers sell the product very cheap. So it's not sustainable. From the day one, you have to make sure that they are able to sell it with a better price, that they must be able to get better income out of it.
This is a very slow journey for us. It's easy to have a very large statement to say that we're going to transform things quickly or make massive change, but in most situations I've found you're better off doing it right the first time around rather than doing it quickly and getting it wrong. And for me, sustainability is that it's only sustainable if you do it properly, because a lot of companies have tried to do it quickly, think there's a large opportunity there by doing things quickly, but they find that their return of capital or what they actually set out to achieve doesn't occur. So you have to take a long-term view of sustainability.